Hello everyone, my name is Echo and I've been playing Minecraft since 2013 and I have never killed the Ender Dragon. Today, we'll be changing that. So I started as anyone would start their Minecraft world by collecting wood. Got birch wood and dark oak wood since those were immediately available, and I collected mushrooms. Then I got shot by a skeleton once it started to get dark out, so I dug a hole and hid in there for the night because I'm kind of a coward. Then morning came, and I decided to go look for a place to set up my base because I didn't like this biome. Found a cave where I collected up stone and coal because those are needed. Then I ran out of inventory space, so I decided this hill here would make a good base area. It was a really pretty meta biome, and I decided that it would be the best place at the moment to set my spawn point because I was starving. Placed all my stuff into a chest, and then decided it would be a good idea to go steal a tent from a pillager outpost because I am insane. I got over there and decided, because I'm insane, it would be a good idea to manually kill villagers without any weapons. But eventually, I did manage to steal the entire tent, and then I proceeded to rob the pillager outpost of a couple of iron ingots, got some dripstone for myself, and then managed to return home and rebuild the tent here, sort of as a way to just taunt the pillagers over there. Then proceeded to move my bed into the tent and then made myself a little campfire where I finally cooked my food and wasn't starving anymore. Tried a little bit of terraforming before going to explore this shipwreck here. It didn't have much good stuff in it, just a couple books and a treasure map. I found this acacia savanna biome where I collected up some acacia wood, robbed a village of a little bit of gold and some bread, stole a couple melons, and then returned home. I then decided to make my base down in that little valley because it was a flatter area than this tiny little hilltop. So I removed everything down here, proceeded to cut down some trees before deciding to go check out where this treasure map led to. So I went back to about where the shipwreck was and then dug down just a little bit, and the chest was there. There was a part of the sea and some TNT. I then proceeded to try to start a house and then dug down into a mine. Got some coal, I got some copper, and then I decided to go deeper and hopefully find some better stuff like iron. Then my pickaxe broke and I fell onto a piece of pointed driftstone. I'm glad I didn't die somehow. Then collected up some gravel and then some iron and returned to the surface where I found a village, collected up a brewing stand, and then burned alive in a lush cave, losing the brewing stand. Then found a diamond later on, but I didn't have an iron pick, so I left it. I then proceeded to make a lava generator to smelt stone for my house to get stone bricks. Then went back into the cave and got some clay, some moss, some glowberries, and a spore blossom, which I never actually used. I then went back home and decided to go exploring for different types of wood. I found a buried treasure chest in a jungle where I also collected a parrot. I then went very far north to get spruce wood and berries for use in my house. I then decided to build myself another portal and lit myself on fire while trying to light the portal. I then went through and found myself in a warped forest, which is my favorite nether biome. And then I noticed a ghast that was right there and decided to go back home before it noticed me. So later on, I went back in there and found a piece of ancient debris, which I ended up doing nothing with. I made myself a villager trading hall later on, and it turned out really useful, especially when I used it to make myself an iron farm here, which was really useful. I made myself an enchanting table where I enchanted up a sharpness 4 long diamond sword and combined it with another one I got from trading at an anvil. And then I decided to go back up to my original hill and make myself a jukebox and play a music disc in a meadow for an achievement. This is nice, isn't it? Then decided to go into the nether and collected up a bunch of blaze rods. Looting 3 really helps. And then decided it was about time to go fight the dragon. So I got myself some ender pearls and some enchanted armor. Found myself this adorable baby turtle on the way there. I lost a pearl and then I ran into a pillager outpost, realized I needed to go home for arrows, found this nether portal which had nothing good in it, enchanted up a new bow, and then proceeded to go back to where I was. Found this little village over here, and then I found another village, but it was getting dark, so I decided to go sleep in this new village. So I went to sleep, and the next morning I lost another ender pearl. Fortunately, I found the spot that the pearls were directing me to, right underneath this village, and so I mossed my way in. This took a very long time, but I eventually made it down into the stronghold. So I got down into there, and then proceeded to go through, finding my way to the portal after a long period of searching, destroyed the spawner here, and then stored all my non-useful stuff in there, and then with some water, some twisting vines, and some bone meal, I went through the portal and equipped my shield. Alright, let's go. So getting into the portal, I realized that it was a good thing I brought my water, because I didn't have much other way to get up there. So, got some water down, and swam up, collected the water back, and the dragon soon realized I was there, and came straight for me. Fortunately, full protection 4 really helps. I then took my twisting vines and tried to bone meal my way up the tower, which would have worked if the dragon hadn't hit me with a bolt there, which I didn't notice for a while, and continued to hit into. And tried to water bucket my way up, but then the dragon came through and destroyed my water source block, which was annoying. I then decided it would be best to try a different approach, archery. And I managed to take out one crystal and then hit the dragon. I took out another crystal and then tried to use twisting vines and a bow to get that one there. Collected my water back because I didn't want the dragon to destroy it again. Anyway, actually I shot the crystals first. Then I got knocked off by the dragon, but Feather Falling 4 saved my life. I proceeded to be an idiot and go back up there using ender pearls that I had brought, and shot at them from this tower, which did work. And then I took out 3 of the crystals, tried to go for a 4th, but then the dragon hit me up, and Feather Falling 4 helped because I filled in water bucket penalty. Then the dragon hit me on top of this tower with one of those things, and I almost died. I got down to 1.5 hearts, but protection 4 on all armor pieces really helps. So then I destroyed that crystal, got knocked off the tower, but I successfully water bucket MLG there. Then I was trying to water bucket up to another one, which was a surrounded in bars. So I destroyed the bars, got down into the water, and then shot it with a bow. So that left only the last one there, and then the dragon deleted my water. So I killed some endermen and got their pearls, and used those to get up here, and then broke through the bars here, built out a little bridge way, and then shot it from it with a bow. With the crystals out of the way, it was time to kill the dragon with my Sharpness 5 sword, which wasn't really helpful, especially when you jump to kill it. Got a few good shots in with my Power 4 bow, which did end up being what killed it. Just needed one last shot, and then the thing was dead. It was so good to see that effect for it dying. Then this XP. I proceeded to collect the egg because I wanted the egg. Because why not? Got hit a little by that cloud there. But it was done, and I went through. Got back home, and yeah, that was it. I didn't die, and I got everything done. This was so much fun to actually do it, finally, after 8 years.